Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're anything like me, you've noticed one thing about the firearms market in 2025. The demand is absolutely insane. Gun stores all across America are struggling to keep their shelves stocked. We're talking about models that are so hot, they sell out everywhere before you can even get your credit card out. These aren't just your average pieces. These are the most highly coveted must-have guns of the year. We've got handguns dominating the world of concealed carry, and rifles that hunters, tactical enthusiasts, and collectors are all fighting over. Today, we're diving straight into the count. We're counting down the top 10 most wanted guns of 2025. Now, before we kick off this list, do me a solid. If you love guns, gear, and staying totally in the loop with the latest trends, make sure you smash that like button. Let me know in the comments which one of these you'd grab first. And seriously, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. You absolutely do not want to miss our weekly reviews and countdowns. Okay, let's get into the heat. Starting off our list at number 10, we're talking about the SIG Sauer M7 rifle, the absolute beast that the US Army crowned as its next-generation squad weapon after a brutal head-to-head shootout against the biggest names in the game. This thing didn't just win a contract, it sparked a wildfire of hype that's burning through military forums, gun shops, and collector circles alike. And trust me, the civilian market is eating it up like it's the last slice of pizza at a range day. Let's break it down. The M7 is built around the brand new 6.8x 51mm cartridge, a hybrid round that laughs in the face of the old 5.56 NATO, with way more punch-down range, screaming velocities that stretch past 800 yards with authority, and enough kinetic energy to punch through level 4 plates like they're cardboard. That means real-world armor penetration and terminal performance that tactical operators, long-range precision junkies, and even big-game hunters are drooling over. SIG didn't just slap a new caliber on an old design. They engineered a short-stroke piston system, a fully ambidextrous lower, and a suppressor-ready muzzle that tames recoil into something you can actually control in full auto bursts. The ergonomics are pure SIG perfection. Crisp trigger, modular handguard dripping with M-LOK real estate, and a folding stock that shrinks it down for transport without sacrificing stability. Now, the pedigree here is insane. SIG Sauer has been dominating LE and military contracts for years. And when the Army said, "This is the future," every red-blooded shooter took notice. Collectors are treating the M7 like the next M1 Garand or M16A1, a living piece of small arms evolution you can actually shoulder. Here's the kicker though. You can't waltz into a store and grab the exact Select Fire military version unless you've got a Class 3 ticket and a fat stack of paperwork. But SIG's dropping commercial semi-auto variants and MCX Spear siblings that mirror the platform beat for beat. Problem is, these drop in tiny batches and vanish faster than free ammo at a gun show. Street prices are hovering between $3,500 and $4,000 depending on configuration. And good luck finding one without a waiting list, longer than a Black Friday line. On the plus side, the modularity is off the charts. Swap barrels, change calibers with a kit, and run any optic under the sun. Downside, that cutting-edge tech means parts are still scarce. And the 6.8 ammo itself runs about $2 a round, so your range days get pricey quick. Recoil is stouter than 5.56, so new shooters might need a brake or can to keep it comfy. And the weight, tipping the scales at nearly 9 pounds unloaded, makes it more of a DMR or squad support tool than an all-day plinking buddy. Still, in a market flooded with AR clones, the M7 stands alone as the premium, future-proof choice that's already reshaping training doctrines and civilian wish lists. It's not just a rifle, it's a statement, a collector's trophy, and a tactical powerhouse all rolled into one. If you manage to hunt one down and lock it in the safe, you're not just holding the future of firearms, you're gripping a slice of history that's still writing itself. Coming in at number 9, we've got the Kimber 2K11. If you know anything about Kimber, you know they've been the undisputed kings of making 1911s that look like they belong in a glass case at an art gallery, while still dropping plates at 25 yards without breaking a sweat. But in 2025, they said, "Hold my beer," and jumped headfirst into the double-stack 2011 game with the 2K11. And, oh man, did they deliver a knockout punch. This thing takes everything you love about that classic 1911 grip angle, that buttery smooth single-action trigger that breaks like a glass rod, and slams it into a modern high-capacity beast that's ready to dominate USPSA matches, appendix carry all day, or just flex in the safe. We're talking flush-fit mags holding 15 to 17 rounds of 9mm. Yeah, you heard that right. 17 rounds in a gun that still feels like it was custom molded to your hand. Out of the box, you're getting an optics-ready slide cut for your favorite micro red dot, aggressive stippling that locks the gun in place even when your palms are sweating buckets on a hot range day, and a match-grade barrel that'll have you punching sub-2-inch groups at 15 yards with cheap range ammo. Kimber didn't just dip their toe in the 2011 pool, they cannonballed in and made waves, pricing this beauty around the $1,500 mark, which is honestly a steal when you stack it up against other boutique 2011s that'll drain your wallet for twice that and still make you wait 6 months. The second these hit distributor shelves, they're gone. Poof, like free tacos at a gun show. Shops can't keep them in stock. Online drops sell out in minutes. And the aftermarket is already exploding with custom Cerakote jobs, threaded barrels, and magwell upgrades because shooters are treating the 2K11 like the new benchmark. Sure, it's not perfect. The grip safety might annoy the Glock crowd. And at over 30 ounces loaded, it's no featherweight for all-day IWB carry. Plus, those proprietary mags aren't cheap to feed when you're burning through 1,000 rounds at a match. But here's the thing. In a market flooded with polymer striker-fired sameness, the 2K11 stands out as a love letter to shooters who want heirloom quality with modern firepower. It's not just a gun. It's a statement that Kimber isn't content resting on their 1911 laurels. They're here to own the future of duty-ready, competition-crushing, concealed carry-capable handguns. And the 2K11 is proof they're doing it with style, precision, and a whole lot of attitude. Sliding into the number 8 spot is the Daewoo K2S, now rebranded and reborn under SNT motif as the ultimate AR meets AK love child that's got American shooters forming lines longer than a K-pop concert. Picture this. Back in the 80s, South Korea's Daewoo Precision Industries cooked up the original K2 as their standard-issue battle buddy, ditching the finicky direct impingement of the M16 for a bulletproof long-stroke gas piston straight out of the AK playbook, all while wrapping it in sleek ergonomic lines that scream Western refinement with that familiar AR grip angle and thumb safety. Fast forward to now, and SNT motif, the evolved beast from Daewoo's ashes, has dusted off this legend, tweaked it for the Stars and Stripes crowd with semi-auto-only vibes, a reworked AR-style selector for that intuitive flick from safe to bang, and a full suite of modern upgrades that make it feel like it time-traveled from the future. We're talking a free-floating M-lock handguard begging for your bipod, light, and laser combo, a full-length Picatinny rail that's a blank canvas for any optic from budget red dots to high-end LPVOs, and a collapsible stock that's adjustable on the fly for everything from CQB drills to prone-out precision work at 300 yards. Chambered in the ever-reliable 5.56 NATO, it chews through standard mags like they're going out of style, delivering that crisp, controllable recoil that's smoother than a suppressed AK, but with the pinpoint accuracy of an AR. Folks are posting sub-MOA groups with match ammo right out of the box. And in the mud-soaked torture tests echoing its rock military roots, this thing laughs off sand, rain, and 1,000-round bake-offs without a single hiccup. What really sets the K2S apart in this sea of mil-spec Me-Toos is that exotic hybrid soul. It's got the AK's dirt-eating reliability that keeps chugging when DI guns choke. But the AR's modularity means you can slap on any lower parts kit, trigger, or barrel extension without a gunsmith's prayer, turning it into your personal Frankenstein for 3 gun stages, hog hunts, or just plinking with the squad. Priced around $1,800 for the US assembled version, hitting shelves soon, it's a premium ticket to owning a slice of Cold War-era innovation that's battle-proven from Korean hills to exported ops in half a dozen hotspots worldwide. And at that cost, it's a bargain compared to the collector-grade originals fetching triple digits on the gray market. But here's the raw deal. Scarcity is the name of this game, with imports throttled by 922R regs and production ramping slow in their Vegas facility. Every whisper of a drop has forums lighting up like Christmas, pre-orders vanishing faster than free beer at a range party, and waitlists stretching into next year. Because enthusiasts know this isn't just a rifle, it's a unicorn that bridges old-school toughness with new-wave customization. At number 7, we have the rifle that shocked the market, the Hi-Point HP15, the same crew who've been slinging no-nonsense, wallet-friendly firearms for decades. Just dropped a full-blown AR pattern rifle that's got big-box stores scrambling and first-time buyers doing cartwheels. Now, before you roll your eyes thinking budget means junk, let's break this beast down, because the HP15 isn't here to play second fiddle. It's here to democratize the black rifle dream. We're talking a legit 16-inch barrel with a 1.8 twist, free-floating M-lock handguard that's begging for your Amazon-bought light and grip combo, and, get this, forged 7075 T6 aluminum upper and lower receivers, the same mil-spec goodness you'd find on rifles costing 3 times as much. This isn't some pot metal fantasy. It's American assembled in Ohio with pride, fully compatible with every standard AR part you've got lying around. Your old school carry handle, slap it on. That fancy Gaisley trigger you've been eyeballing, drop it in. P mags, Lancer mags, even those sketchy Korean drum mags from the gun show. It eats them all without complaint. And the headline that's got forums buzzing and dealers sweating? Price? We're talking street prices hovering right around $450. Sometimes dipping into the high threes with a coupon code or bundle deal, which absolutely obliterates the competition in the entry-level arena. We're not saying it's going to outshoot a Daniel Defense at 1,000 yards, but for plinking, home defense, training new shooters, or building a truck gun that won't make you cry if it gets scratched, this thing delivers core AR functionality with zero drama. Recoil is tame, accuracy is more than serviceable. Folks are posting 2 to 3 MOA all day with bulk 55 grain ammo. And reliability? Early torture tests show it chewing through steel case, aluminum case, and even reloaded hand loads without a single failure to feed, even when caked in mud or run dry. The ergonomics are pure AR comfort. A2 grip, 6-position collapsible stock, standard charging handle, and a dust cover that actually works. Sure, it's not winning beauty contests. The fit and finish are utilitarian, not boutique. The handguard is basic polymer, and the included sights are simple flip-ups that you'll probably swap out day one. It's also a touch heavier than ultralight builds at about 7 pounds unloaded. And the gas system is mid-length but not adjustable. So if you're running a can full-time, you might want to tweak it later. But here's the magic. That low buy-in means you're not locked into a forever gun. You're starting with a rock-solid foundation you can upgrade piece by piece as your skills and budget grow. Want a better trigger? Done. Fancy rail? Swap it. Match barrel down the road? Go for it. The HP15 isn't about flexing at the range with carbon fiber and titanium. It's about finally letting the average Joe, the college kid saving tips, the single mom wanting protection, or the guy who just wants a fun range toy without selling a kidney, step into the AR world without compromise. Holding strong at number 6 is a pistol that has absolutely dominated the concealed carry world, the Springfield Armory Hellcat Pro OSP, a micro-compact 9mm that's basically laughing in the face of physics by stuffing 15+1 rounds into a frame so slim and low profile, you'll forget its riding appendix until you need it to go loud. Springfield didn't just tweak the original Hellcat, they took everything that made it a pocket rocket and stretched it into pro territory with a longer 3.7-inch hammer-forged barrel, a grip that actually fills adult hands without printing, and that glorious OSP slide cut straight from the factory for Shield RMSC pattern red dots. No milling, no plates, just drop your Holosun 507K or EPS. Carry on, and you're running sub 2.5 second build drills at 7 yards with a dot that co-witnesses the tritium U-notch irons. We're talking Glock 19 level firepower in a package that disappears under a t-shirt, with aggressive adaptive texture that locks in like Gorilla Glue, even when you're sweating through a summer day. a flat-face trigger that breaks at a crisp 90 degrees with almost zero creep, and a striker system so reliable it's already racked up law enforcement adopters from coast to coast. Street price sits right around $550 to $600 depending on the finish. Black, FDE, or that slick two-tone. And for that coin, you're getting a gun that outcapacities the SIG P365XL, outslims the Glock G43X, and still ships with 2 mags. A flush 15 and an extended 17 that turns it into a mini-duty blaster when you need it. Recoil, snappy but totally manageable thanks to the dual captive recoil spring and that beefier Pro slide. New shooters are ringing steel at 15 yards on their first mag, and veterans are running it in USPSA carry optics without apology. Downsides? The proprietary mags aren't cheap at $35 a pop. The slide stop can be a little small for gloved hands, and if you're a lefty, you'll want to train that support hand thumb because the mag release is reversible, but the slide stop isn't ambidextrous. Availability is the real choke point. Every distributor drop turns into a Black Friday stampede. Online notify me buttons get hammered within minutes. Local shops slap limit 1 per customer signs on the counter. And the secondary market is already marking them up $100 over MSRP because demand is straight up nuclear. In a world where polymer wonders come and go, the Hellcat Pro OSP isn't just another Micro 9. It's the blueprint for what everyday carry looks like in 2025. Max rounds, minimal footprint, optics ready out of the box, and tough enough to ride in a sticky holster through 12-hour shifts without a hiccup. Moving into the top 5, we're talking about another concealed carry titan, the Glock G43X MOS, a 9mm pocket ninja that's basically the Austrian answer to how do we make something disappear under a t-shirt but still pack Glock 19 vibes. Glock took the already beloved G43X frame, already one of the thinnest, most appendix-friendly 9s on the planet, and said, let's bolt on the future, slapping their modular optic system right onto the slide so you can drop a Holosun 407K EPS carry or Shield RMSC without a single trip to the gunsmith. We're talking a 3.41-inch marksman barrel, a 10+1 flush capacity that jumps to 15+1 with Shield Arms S15 mags, and a grip that's been NDLC coated to shrug off sweat, blood, and range grime while still feeling like it was molded to your palm. The silver PVD slide on the popular two-tone model? Pure catnip for the safe queens, but don't sleep. This thing is built to ride hard, with front serrations that actually work for press checks, a flared magwell that speeds reloads under stress, and Glock's legendary striker-fired reliability that's survived torture tests from Arctic ice to Arizona dust bowls. Street price floats between $500 and $550, depending on whether you snag the black or silver version. And for that, you're getting a gun that's lighter than a loaded Snickers at 18.7 ounces, thinner than most wallets at 1.1 inches, and optics ready out of the box, future-proofing that makes it the darling of the red dot revolution. Recoil is snappier than a full-size but totally controllable. New shooters are ringing 8-inch plates at 15 yards on day 1. And IDPA bugs are running at stock and carry optics because the trigger, while classic Glock spongy, resets fast and breaks clean enough for 1.5-second draws. Downsides? The factory 10-round mags feel short for bigger mitts. Grab those S15s or Glock's new 12-rounders. The MOS cover plate is a fingerprint magnet, and if you're a lefty, you'll train around the non-ambi slide stop. But here's the real tea. Availability is a straight-up myth. Distributors tease inbound and poof, pre-orders vanish. Local shops get maybe 6 units and they're spoken for before the FedEx guy hits the door. Online notify me lists stretch into triple digits. And the used market is already asking $50 over MSRP because shooters know this isn't just another Glock. It's the Goldilocks of EDC. Not too big, not too small, not too pricey, but just right for the guy who wants one gun to rule appendix, nightstand, and range bag. In a sea of Micro 9s chasing capacity or gimmicks, the G43X MOS plants its flag as the no-drama, bomb-proof, dot-ready king of 2025 carry. And if you spot one lonely on a shelf, you'd better move faster than a Black Friday doorbuster, or it'll be gone before you finish your sentence. At number 4, we step back into the world of modern sporting rifles with the ATI Alpha Max. The AR-15 that's proving America's rifle still rules supreme. This isn't just another budget clone. It's a lightweight, reliable, customizable beast that's got retailers scrambling to restock. Clocking in at 6.2 lbs unloaded, it uses 7075 T6 aluminum receivers, a free-floating M-Lock handguard, and a 16-inch 1.7 twist barrel chambered in 5.56 NATO, perfect for defense, competition, or plinking. The mid-length DI gas system is tuned for 0 malfunctions. Torture tests show it eating steel case ammo through mud and water without a hiccup. Ergonomics are pure AR, A2 grip, 6-position stock, full Picatinny rail, and 100% mil-spec compatibility, meaning you can slap on any trigger, optic, or accessory as your budget grows. The real kicker? Street price is $650, $750, often bundled with sights and a mag, obliterating Chilo 100B's competitors while delivering 95% of the performance. Gunbroker ranks at top 5 in AR sales. Shops sell out in an hour, online drops vanish in minutes, and secondary markets mark up $150 over MSRP. Downsides: utilitarian finish, basic polymer handguard, mil-spec trigger, gritty but functional, and A2 flash hider. Not the absolute lightest, and suppressed use may need an adjustable gas block later. Still, it's the people's champ. First-time buyers, preppers, 3-gun newbies, and patrol clones all love the value. ATI nailed the sweet spot between junk budget guns and overpriced boutiques, offering upgradable quality that grows with you. Snag one, and you've got a foundation for life, stock or custom. The Alpha Max isn't flexing with titanium. It's democratizing the AR dream, and that's why it's vanishing faster than any other black rifle in 2025. Coming in strong at number 3 is the Palmetto State Armory JAKL. The rifle that's not just surviving the AR-15 feeding frenzy, it's straight up feasting on it in 2025, turning heads with a monolithic design that blends AK toughness, AR modularity, and a price tag that makes premium builders choke on their Cerakote. PSA didn't just slap a new upper on an old lower, they engineered a long-stroke piston-driven monolith that's basically a love letter to anyone who's ever wanted an AR that runs like an AK, but accessorizes like a Barbie dream house. We're talking a fully ambidextrous lower, captive dual recoil springs, a folding stock adapter built into the receiver, and a side charging handle that lets you run it suppressed without gassing your face like a bad burrito. Chambered in 5.56 NATO, it ships with a 13.7-inch pinned and welded barrel or 14.5-inch mid-length configs, both nitrided and 1.7 twist, spitting 2 MOA with M1s 93 and sub-MOA with 77-grain match loads right out of the box. The integrated suppressor-ready handguard and toolless takedown mean you can swap calibers in under 2 minutes. No armorer's course required. Fully compatible with any AR-15 trigger, grip, or optic. But the factory FCD-style dimpled takedown pins and Radiant Talon ambi-safety scream, we thought of everything. Street price? $799, $890 complete, obliterating Winsouth 500 Bolsar piston guns while delivering 99% of the performance. Recoil is buttery thanks to the long stroke system and adjustable gas block, and reliability. Viral X videos show it eating toolless steel case through a foot of mud, then switching to 300 BLK subs without cleaning, 0 malfunctions and 5,000 round torture tests. Downsides? The monolithic upper means no quick barrel swaps, the factory trigger is mil-spec gritty, and early runs had loose charging handles. Weight sits at 6.8 lbs unloaded, not feather light, but balanced like a duty rifle. Demand is apocalyptic. Gunbroker's number 1, Piston AR monthly. PSA's site crashes on drop days, and shops report 12-unit pallets gone in 20 minutes. Waitlists hit 8-10 weeks, even with SC production at 15K units a month. It's the ultimate one-gun solution for truck guns, SBR builds, suppressed night hunts, or 3-gun oddballs who want AK reliability without the commie aesthetics. Not the flashiest, but the smartest all-in-one on the market, bridging budget and badass like no other. If you spot a JAKL in the Uimi, in the number 2 gun, the Staccato P, a pistol that's basically the love child of a duty-proven warhorse and a competition-dominating race gun, and it's taking the civilian world by storm faster than a fresh drop at the LGS. Originally cooked up in the Staccato labs for the thin blue line and Tier 1 operators who demand zero excuses when the balloon goes up, this 2011 platform beast has leapt the velvet rope into everyday carry, USPSA limited division podiums, and Instagram Safe Queen flex sessions with the kind of crossover appeal that makes Glock fanboys clutch their pearls. We're talking a full-size steel frame that tips the scales at a confidence-inspiring 38 ounces unloaded. Enough mass to soak up 9mm recoil like a champ, yet still balanced enough to appendix all day without printing like a brick. That double-stack magwell feeds flush-fit 20 rounders, or 17+1 if you're running the compact mags, giving you Glock 34 capacity and a grip angle that feels like John Moses Browning himself ghost-wrote the ergonomics. The trigger? A flat-faced 4-pound masterpiece that breaks cleaner than a glass rod at a physics demo, letting even weekend warriors stack rounds into ragged one-hole groups at 25 yards straight out of the box. Match-grade 4.4-inch bull barrel, toolless guide rod, and a slide cut for every major micro-dot footprint, DPP, RMRCC, 509T, you name it, mean you're running a true red dot ready package without mailing your slide to a mill for 6 months. Recoil is a non-event, dual recoil springs, and that hefty frame turn plus P duty loads into .22 level snap, making follow-up stupid fast and keeping your dot dancing in the window like it's on a string. Reliability? We're talking 10,000 round torture tests with 0 stoppages, even when fed steel case Tula through muddy mags. A reputation that's earned it sidearm slots with SWAT teams from Texas to Tampa and made it the darling of 2-gun matches nationwide. Market position? Staccato owns the premium 2011 niche. Sales up 42% year over year per NSSF data, outpacing Wilson and Nighthawk in volume, while still hand-fitting every gun in their Georgetown TX facility. Street price hovers $2,500 to $2,400 for the standard aluminum frame model, climbing to $2,600 for the all-steel, limited or DLC-coded variants, and yeah, that's boutique territory. But secondary market flips are holding 90% of MSRP because demand is nuclear. Distributor drops vanish in under 5 minutes. Gun broker completed auctions average 101% of retail, and waitlists stretch 8-12 weeks even for base models. And finally, topping our list at number 1 is a name every shooter in America already knows: the Glock G19 Gen 5. If you ask any gun owner what pistol they'd trust for everything, the G19 will be at the top. It's small enough to carry, big enough to fight with, and built on a reputation for absolute rock-solid reliability earned over decades. That combination makes it the most wanted handgun of 2025 again. What keeps the G19 Gen 5 flying off shelves is its insane versatility. Chambered in 9mm, it perfectly balances concealability and capacity. The Gen 5 upgrades brought practical refinements like improved internals, a flared magwell on some models, and the refined NDLC finish. These aren't just fancy features, they make the pistol smoother and more user-friendly. Another huge reason for its unstoppable demand is the absolutely massive aftermarket ecosystem. Holsters, optics plates, extended magazines, you name it. The industry makes it for the G19. That level of customization means a lifetime of upgrades. Law enforcement, instructors, competitors, and everyday carriers all gravitate to the same platform because it's proven, familiar, and supported everywhere. When a G19 shows up in inventory, it rarely stays there long. For millions of shooters, the G19 Gen 5 simply works day after day in any condition. That dependability, paired with adaptability and a massive support network, is why the Glock G19 Gen 5 sits at number 1 as the most wanted gun of 2025. So, there you have it, our official countdown of the most wanted firearms of 2025. Whether you're chasing the cutting-edge tech of the SIG M7 or simply trying to lock down the dependable king, the Glock 19, this year is shaping up to be legendary for gun enthusiasts. The market is hot, and these 10 firearms are the reason why. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these guns is at the top of your personal wish list? And what did we miss that you think deserves to be on this list? Drop your thoughts down in the comments below. And hey, if you found this breakdown helpful or just enjoyed the countdown, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. Don't forget to subscribe for more weekly gear reviews and countdowns just like this one. Thanks for tuning in, stay safe out there, and we'll catch you on the next one.